Hi, my name is Laura Barrett, a graduate student at Florida State University, and today we'll be going over ClinicalTrials.gov, how to search a tutorial for researchers. Key objectives for today are identifying the usefulness of ClinicalTrials.gov and when to use it in your research, how to perform basic and advanced searches, how to download search results, how to view study details, and how to determine if study results are available and how to view them. Here's a few key facts about ClinicalTrials.gov. Okay, so now we're going to do a basic search. As you can see, when you load ClinicalTrials.gov, Find a Study is the main part of the web page. We're going to enter the term depression. And you can see that it will pull up some alternative suggestions if you did want to narrow down the term that you were looking for. We're going to actually search depression in general. You could also enter other terms or narrow by country in your basic search, or choose recruiting and not yet recruiting studies. We're going to search for all studies. Up at the top, it'll show you what you searched for, and then it'll show you here 5,519 studies found for depression. If you can see here, it says it also searched for these items as well. If you click here for see search details or here for search details, it'll show you what it looked for. You can also see here that you can search on the map to see where those studies are taking place. You can also see by topic. You can narrow by topic. This is a way that you can narrow or add different filters to your results. One that is useful is category drug interventions. So if you're not sure of a specific drug name, but you know you want to narrow by type of drug, this is a great area to do that through. We're going to go back to our main list here. As you can see, over on the side here are other areas that you can filter your results. Right now we do not have anything filtered, hence we have, like I said, 5,500 studies. What we're going to do is narrow it down. You can either do that by clicking or narrowing over on the side here, or you can click the advanced search feature. What that does is bring up a page of those studies. We're going to narrow it down to interventional studies. And then we're going to put yoga as an intervention or treatment option. And we will search again. That narrows it down to 66 studies. It's a little bit more of a manageable amount of studies. As you can see, again, at the top it shows us what our search terms are: yoga, depression, and then we've applied a filter of interventional. Again, over here we could apply more filters if we wanted to. At this point we're not. So now we're going to take a look at kind of the results section of this page. Across the top here are the default row headers or column headers. You can choose to show or hide different columns. You just click this button here and you can choose different ones to show. We'll leave it the way that it is right now, but you do have the option of changing those. Another option here is to show how many studies per page. I usually leave it at the maximum for scrolling purposes. And another option right up at the top here is to download these results. So if you just click the download button, it'll give you the option, it shows you again what you're downloading, and it'll give you the option of downloading the top 10 results or all the studies. As it says here, PDFs limited to 100 studies. And then you have the option of which columns. As I showed you, it has the displayed columns or all available columns. I usually do all available columns so that I have all that information. And I usually do it as a comma separated values or a CSV document so that I can use it in Excel. So you just hit the download button. You'll see that pop up. You can click on it and it'll load here in just a second, and you can see that it has the rank, the study number, title, acronym, and then all of the details on all of those studies, so that you have that in a searchable, accessible format. Now we're going to look at a couple things related to the actual studies. So one we're going to look at is this one right here, the treatment of depression with yoga and walking. So if you click on that study, you get the study record, is what this is called, study record detail. You can see who the sponsor is, who the collaborators are, and who provided this information. You can see the identifier number, recruitment status, contacts and locations. If you click here, it actually takes you to the bottom of the page, which we'll scroll down to. You get details on this study, what the aims are, and all of that. Interventions, outcome measures, eligibility criteria, and like I said, contacts and locations. So if you're interested in this study, all of that information is here. And if we go back, we could get the same information for another study, such as this yoga for young women with depression. Again, you click on that. Same information located, same format. Again, interventions, outcome measures, eligibility criteria, contact information. One other thing we're going to look at here is if you see this first study is a completed study that does have results. So you can actually narrow it down. If you go over here to study results, you can see just studies that have results. What those are, this section shows that we have 5 studies with results. If you click on one of those studies that has results, you'll see this study results tab. And you can actually see more information about the participant flow, what their baseline characteristics were, outcome measures, adverse effects, and more contact information. And then if they have any publications, you can see those publications as well. So there's actually lots of information you can get once the study results are posted. Okay, so by now you should feel comfortable identifying the usefulness of ClinicalTrials.gov and when to use it in your research, how to perform basic and advanced searches, how to download search results, how to view study details, how to determine if study results are available, and how to view them. If you need more information, resources, FAQs, or to begin your own search, visit ClinicalTrials.gov.